what is to blame for today's sleep crisis? Why is it so difficult to get the sleep that our bodies need? Well, in the simplest terms, it's modern living. Most of us are bombarded by a toxic daily blend of factors that disrupt our basic biological functions and stress hormone responses. Some examples of these include busy and stressful lives with little opportunity to switch off, smartphones and technological devices always fighting for our attention, long working hours and shift work causing irregular sleep patterns, artificial lighting, especially in the evenings, which inhibits sleep and alters our sleep patterns, and sedentary work, which is often indoors, reducing exposure to natural daylight. Now, these factors either contribute to an overactivity of our autonomic nervous system, known as the sympathetic nervous system, or they disrupt our natural body clock, or in some cases, they do both. The sympathetic nervous system is the part of our nervous system which responds to stress or danger with something called the fight or flight response, which you may have heard of. Now, when this system is activated, our heart rate and blood pressure increases, our breathing quickens, our pupils dilate, and our blood vessels constrict. And these are all evolutionary responses which help us to escape from immediate danger, such as running away from a tiger in caveman times or facing up to a mugger in modern times. Now, the sympathetic nervous system is extremely effective at stopping us from sleeping, since imminent danger is clearly not the ideal time to be taking a nap. And this is where its role in sleep is so important. Overactivity of the sympathetic nervous system prevents sleep. But unfortunately, modern living in general has led to an inappropriate, significant, and long-term overactivity of our sympathetic nervous systems. So these systems spring into action, triggering our fight or flight response over everything, from a critical colleague at work to a social media post that didn't get as many likes as you wanted. And as a result, we can find ourselves lying in bed feeling wide awake, or waking many times through the night. Okay, so you're thinking to yourself, but I can't just turn off my emails and ignore my boss and colleagues, and social media is an essential connection with many of my closest friends. Well, we get it, we understand, and you're right. But we can all make some small changes that will make a big difference in the long term, and we will show you how. In this next section of the programme, we're going to be focusing on 3 things. Optimising sleep opportunity, which is making enough space in your life to get the exact amount of sleep that you need. Optimising the conditions for sleep, and this will involve harnessing our natural biological triggers for sleep and enhancing the behaviours that help us flip the biological switches to trigger great sleep whilst limiting those that work against us. And optimising the biology for sleep, using our natural hormones and their timing to enhance the quality of our sleep and with it the impact on our body and health.